Hi, Mason from Solid Atheist once again. I would like to talk a little about belief, why we believe the things that we do. Um, Now, I started a blog, what would you call it? A forum on a website years ago, back in 2000, I think it was. The website was called badscienceprojects.com, and there were lots of discussions on that website, but one of the biggest feeds there was on whether we landed on the moon or not. That was the biggest, most popular one. So I decided to just troll the website by posting that the Earth is actually flat. It's actually a flat square. Now, of course, people said I'm just stupid, but I actually had scientific proof that the Earth is a flat square. Whenever somebody asked me a question or said, well, that's stupid because of this, and this, I would come up with a scientific explanation. It's too early in the morning. Scientific explanation. And that feed went on for well over a year. And I wish I had the transcript for it because I thought I was quite brilliant. But during that time, researching and coming up with the scientific proof to go against what people were saying about the Earth being round, I knew the Earth was round. But I actually started, I won't say I believed it was flat, but I kind of had a sense of I could be right here and I could be onto something. And you do work yourself up into believing things. I know someone a few years back, a relative of mine, had a friend staying over, and they started playing this game. They had a sleepover and they started playing this game, somebody stalking us. Now, this game got out of hand to the point where they ran and told their mum that there's a man outside stalking them, looking in the window, and that created a hit. They actually worked themselves up into believing it. That now, you could say that, well, this science, there's science, there's deception, all the stuff around whatever we want someone else to believe, right? And you could say, well, all the science trying to prove that God isn't real, isn't that the same thing? Maybe. But the point I'm making here is you're only going to believe what you want to believe. Now, you could turn that around and say, well, hang on, you've kind of defeated your own argument there. And you only want to believe that there's no God because that's what you want to believe. The truth is, I was brought up in a strict home, in a strict Pentecostal Christian home. And a spade was a spade. There was no black and white. There was no sitting on the fence. And there goes my emails. It was either right or wrong. There's no in between. And either God existed or He didn't exist. There's no maybe. I always believed without a doubt that God existed, because I was brought up like that. And it is easier to believe in God than it is to not believe in God. For me, that is, because that's how I was brought up. And so when I decided to think about everything and think about the Bible and think about the gospel and think about the idea of God, I didn't straight away switch over to not believing in God. I watched lots of videos from both sides, read quite a lot, read a few websites from atheists, from Christian scientists, all that kind of thing, and I've come to the conclusion that there isn't a God, not because it's just too hard to believe in God or it's too hard to be a Christian or all that kind of thing. I now just don't believe in God because I just don't think it's real. You believe what you want to believe, and I believe what I believe because I think I'm right. That's very arrogant of me to say. And you shouldn't question a Christian. You shouldn't question and Muslim, any other religion actually. You shouldn't question it, because they are right, and I am right, and he's right and she's right. Belief. You can believe what you want to believe, and you will genuinely believe it. That's about all I've got to say, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.